Yeah, I mean, we would have liked better results. Obviously, we were pretty meaningful games. We would have liked to play in front of our fans this weekend and give our seniors, another night at the MAC. So not happy with the results. I think we did some good things. I think we had too many coverage mistakes and too many things that bit us. I mean, they're a great transition team. You got to limit your turnovers and you got to climb like crazy to help our D out. And I think some things that we've been talking about and working on showed up in our game, and we'll just keep talking about and working on them. And I think I do like the matchup this weekend against Bowling Green, so that's what we're really focusing on right now. Yeah, Coach, mentioned it in our meeting on Saturday as, when our skill guys have time and space, they can make plays. And 6-on-5, we knew that St. Thomas, they're not a heavy pressure team, just like they aren't on their kill. So our skill guys would have a little bit of time if we had that extra attacker and, that extra player to win pucks back. And I thought both units did a really good job, and we obviously got possession in their zone early and sustained possession and got some pucks to the net and bodies to the net, and ended up scoring a few goals and made it interesting. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough and ended up taking a penalty off a face-off. And we couldn't get that fourth one. But it was exciting, but also, I mean, we would have liked it to come to that. We obviously had opportunities earlier in the game to finish, and their goalie played great. But, you don't want to have a desperation move like that when you're down four goals in big games like that. I would say, maybe the regular fan might not notice him. We notice him so much on video. He's our smartest forward on both sides of the puck. He's always where we need him to be defensively, and he's really responsible, maybe too responsible at times, which maybe has limited his offense, even though he has 20-some points, But we can put him out on the ice against any line. We can play him with any of our players, and we're playing him, have him playing with him with Steven, because he does a great job on the offensive side, can make plays with Steven, can think with Steven, but also he can cover if Steven is out of place defensively or maybe cheating for offense a little bit. He's there to cover for him. And so Max has been great for us. I think he's been probably our most consistent player too, which helps. And I think it's just because his brain is elite. Like, he's always in the right spot, so he never has a bad game. I'd agree with that. I also think everyone wants to play with Alex right now because he's feeling really good about his game offensively, and he's making plays. And but also he just gets players pucks back. Like, he's always been a really good forechecker, and now he's making plays when he gets these pucks back on the forecheck. And but I would say, to go back to your question about Max, Max doesn't matter who he plays with or who he plays against. It's usually a tough matchup every game if we can get the matchup we want. And he just wants to play in all situations and play as much as we can put him on the ice. Yeah, you're just so happy for a kid who does it the right way and has really bought in. I just did video with him today, and the best thing with him is, he hasn't changed his game at all now that he's playing on a top six role. Like, he's playing the same way. He's forechecking just as hard. He's getting back on defense just as hard. The one thing he's probably added, and I mentioned it earlier, is now he's creating turnovers, but now he's making play off these turnovers. And last year he would try to drive everyone wide because he had the speed. Now he knows if he's getting cut off, he can cut back and make plays to the second layer and the third layer. And so I think he has added some things to his game, and I don't know if it's anything to do with coaching. I think he's just feeling really good about his game and confident right now, and that's where the plays are coming from. But it's the base that has made him successful. It's him being great, having good energy on the forecheck, and then getting to the net and being around the net, and that's where 90% of his goals that have come recent are right around the net. Similar to Alex, when he's playing, at his best, he's around the net. He's good on the forecheck. We did do a video with him this week as well, and pulled up a scoring chance map on one of the analytic apps that we have, and all his scoring chances are coming from within 5 feet of the net, and a lot are power play, but even 5-on-5, he's just got to be around the net. And coach has been using the term anchor with our guys, and we always got to have that anchor and be ready to, if the puck is coming in the net, to get that puck, get those rebounds, get those recoveries. But if we have to release it, he can skate out of it. And I think he's doing a good job, accepting that role on his line. He's our anchor. He's got to get to the net and make himself big, and then try to get pucks back when the puck is coming towards that net. So I think he's kind of bought into that, and obviously I'd say almost 50% of his goals are coming on the power play, and that power play has been clicking. Not as much this past weekend, but they've been doing a really good job, and he's a big part of that. He's obviously a leader on our team. We're in the C, and guys will follow him with the way he works. Getting that goal, and Logan and Gordo made great plays on his goal, but I think that our team seeing our captain get a goal like that is big. Unfortunately, they scored, I think, 4 shifts later on a rush, but I thought that really boosted our team. And then unfortunately they scored on that rush, which we actually had pretty good coverage on. But he's huge. You can't have enough energy, power forwards who can win battles for you down low. And now, obviously, we want to limit turnovers and be really good on the walls, and that's some we're working with all of our wingers on right now, and some he can definitely work on. But having him back just boosts the team emotionally, but also I think his work ethic is what playoff hockey is all about. Yeah, they're an older team. They're a bigger, I would say, heavier team than St. Thomas, who's mostly a transition team, a fast team. I think we got to be ready for a dogfight and ready for a game that's going to be won down low. I don't think it's going to be a ton of rush opportunities. There could be for sure, but I think it's about us, being really good on our forecheck, creating zone time and sustaining zone time, and then winning our battles off the wall and getting to the net. It's going to be might be sloppy at times, but that's when we're at our best, and I think they want to make it sloppy as well. Yeah, I mean, obviously we would like to be at home. It's especially playoff hockey. It's special playing in this rink, and to get extra games for our guys, our seniors would have been awesome. But I do think we do have confidence on the road with our record and how we've played, and with the snowstorm, we're actually leaving a day early, so we're getting out of town today. And the one thing on the road, there's no real distractions, and we can just focus on us and preparing for Bowling Green, and recovering and getting ready to play our best hockey. So I don't think it's we would have loved to be at home, but it's definitely not a bad thing for us to get on the road and just be together as a group.